Hi families, this lesson is to help you work through Phonics, Unit 24, Lesson 2. In this lesson, students will be reviewing sight words, sounds, rhyming words, and will be reading a story. For this lesson, you will need the Phonics Lesson Guide, pages 631 through 635. You'll need your Phonics book reader, pages 19 through 24. The story for today's lesson is Chip. You will also need your sight words box, tile kit, and whiteboard. First, you will log into the OLS to this phonics lesson, Unit 24, Lesson 2. Please pause this video while you open your lesson and gather your materials. Good, now we're ready to begin. Learning coaches, turn in your lesson guide to page 631. These are the offline activities in the overview. We have a game with sight words, using words and sentences, and practicing a game of Simon Says, making riddle rhymes, word chains, and then practicing digraphs with the song Old MacDonald's Farm. At the very end, you will return to the online part of the OLS games to practice letter sounds. The first activity for this lesson is using words and sentences. For this activity, learning coaches, you will gather all of the sight word cards that your student has yet to master from their sight words box. Spread the words out on the table. Your student will use these words in a sentence. This activity is found in the lesson guide on page 632. Pause this video to play the activity. The next activity for this lesson is a game of Simon Says. This is played with rhyming words. If your student is having trouble with rhyming words, learning coaches, you can break the word into its onset and rhyme. For example, for the word mop, it would be op. That helps them to hear the rhyming part at the end. To play this game, turn to page 632 in your lesson guide. Pause this video while you play. For this next activity, we're going to be playing a game with riddles. You will need a pencil and a piece of paper to play. Pause this video to gather your materials. Okay, boys and girls, we're going to play a riddle game. I will think of a word and give you some clues. You will guess the word and then solve the riddle. When you find the answer, you'll write the word, you will sound it out and write the word on your paper. Are you ready? Here's your first clue. It quacks, it swims, it has wings, and it rhymes with buck. Can you think of the animal that I'm thinking of? If you said the word duck, you got it right. Now let's sound this word out and write it on our paper. Duck. It helps if you finger stretch it. Let's finger stretch it together. D-U-C-K. Now write what you hear. Very good. Pause this lesson if you need to finish writing the word. Our next clue. You can sail on it, and it rhymes with dip. Can you think of the word that I'm thinking of? You can sail on it, and it rhymes with dip. If you guessed ship, you got it correct. Now sound out the word ship, finger stretch it, and write the words that you hear on your paper. Pause this lesson if you need to work on sounding out and spelling the word. The next clue for our rhyme riddle. It swims in the sea, and it rhymes with dish. Can you think of something that swims and rhymes with dish? If you said fish, you got it correct. Now finger stretch and sound out the word fish. Pause this lesson to write your word. The next clue. Some people have one as a pet, and it rhymes with the word bat. Some people have one as a pet, and it rhymes with the word bat. If you guessed cat, you are correct. Bat and cat rhyme. Now finger stretch and sound out the word cat and write it on your paper. The very last clue. It shines in the sky, and it rhymes with the word bun. What shines in the sky, boys and girls? If you said sun, you got it. Sun and bun rhyme. Now sound that word out and write it on your paper. If you enjoyed those rhyming riddles, there's more on the screen for you to play. Pause this video and you can play these rhyming riddles with your learning coach. Two more activities that are found in this lesson is the activities for making word chains and an activity to sing Old MacDonald's Farm with practicing beginning sounds and digraphs. These activities are found in the lesson guide on pages 633 and 634. Pause this lesson to play these activities. The last offline activity for this lesson is reading the story Chip, found in your Phonics Works Readers Basic Book Volume 6. Students should read this story silently once or twice before reading it aloud. In this story, you will find lots and lots of words that begin with the CH digraph. It also may help before reading this story to review the CH digraph and the sound it makes. When students get to a word that can be sounded out and they're not sure what it is, encourage your student to make the sounds of the letters and sound the word out. If the student still misses the word after attempting to sound it out, tell them the word so that the flow of the story isn't interrupted. After reading the story, make a list of all the words that your student missed and go over the words with them before reading it again. Pause this lesson to read the story. Now that you've completed all of the offline activities, you will want to go back to the online lesson, choose Lesson Navigator for Unit 24, Lesson 2, and click on Review to play the activities to review sounds on the computer. When you complete this, be sure to mark the lesson as complete. After marking it as complete and entering your attendance in the OLS, be sure and complete the attendance survey. Thanks for watching.